Welcome to another edition of WWE 2004, and as always, Sam.
Hey, if we make it to the end of the year, are you still going to call it 2004?
I mean, if we make it to the end of the year, maybe I'll be calling it 2020.
Whoa, that's quite the jump. Oh, I see what you mean. Because we probably won't make it to the end of the year this year.
Probably.
Probably not. When did the save start? Like 2016?
What, our save?
Yeah, do you have like a start date?
Well, we started this in 2013.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn. We have not been doing this for 5 years and got 5 months. We do a month a year?
No, we started this about 2015, late 2015, I think.
Dang. So a little over 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow. It suck.
Well,
We got 5 months. We got half a year.
I blame Baron Corbin. People turned off Raw because of him, and we turned off our Let's Play.
That's true. And also, I blame Baron Corbin because I peed my pants the other day.
Why? Because of Baron Corbin?
Yeah, well, he booked me he scripted me to pee my pants.
Oh yeah, because
life.
He's the head writer of your life, and he's the head writer of Raw.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but I just don't like the fact that they blamed him for that Drake Maverick guy peeing his pants because Raw is, it's supposed to be not scripted. Like, that's what they want us to believe. And so, in order for me to pee their pants and have it be Baron Corbin's fault, then he had to have scripted that.
Yeah, that's like...
Or else it wouldn't be his fault. It would have been Drake Maverick's fault. So, 2004, what's happening here?
Well, we should probably go along with our usual look back at the champions, because it's been a while since we've been to Raw.
Who are the champions?
Well, we got Christian as the IC champion.
Good. So finally he's on his own.
Very funny. Trish is still the women's champion.
Good.
And Hunter and the Dudley Boys.
Okay, we can work with that.
Well, we have been, so let's jump into heat. Yes, we, following our usual little integration of real life into our crazy little mixed-up world of TEW.
So what happens if TEW 2020 comes out? Are we just going to convert this again?
I'd be good with that.
We'll be like, oh, TEW 2026, we've converted this game 12 times. And we've gone through 8 months.
Well, that's it. Well, I'll say this. It depends on how far we get by the time TEW 2020 comes out.
Yeah, and it depends on how fast the mods come out.
Because also, if... which, by the way, I'm looking...
Also, the next TEW may not be able to convert old saves, just because he's rewriting the game engine for the first time ever.
True. But what I was also going to say is, just to give everybody a heads up a little glimpse into how it worked when we transferred over, I actually redid every show that we did to a T.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I don't think I even knew that.
To a T from when we started in TEW 13 till where we were at TEW 16. I redid every show to a T, so we didn't have to start over from January week 1. So we could start at the exact time that we left off in TEW 13.
Oh, because you can't convert a save file, just a mod file?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, because from what I heard, you can actually do that, and you can actually start where you were, but I don't know, like, at the time when we did it, I didn't know that. Which was also, I think we only made it up to the Rumble before TEW 13 came out, TEW 16 came out, so it wasn't like I was, going ahead that much.
So, when the next game comes out, we'll probably start a new save. Just because, like, if we convert, there's features that won't be available too. Because that's why he's redoing the engine for new features.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. That we would lose out on some features if I'm
excited. I'm excited to see what the new game's gonna have.
Yeah, like what we could have missed if we stayed on TW13 and never came to TW16.
Right, like borrowing from developmental alliance titles.
I mean, just think about it like this: how much would we have lost if we never had the ability to get local talent? We wouldn't have had like 5 months of television for Tommy Dreamer.
Exactly. Is this the first game that you can hire local talent?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, in the other game, you actually had to do like the jobber type thing of, get somebody off a free agency for like 3 months and then bring them in and then do it like that. Which I did and still do in the WCW save that I started in TW13. I think it probably has a start date. Actually, yeah, these do have start dates. I forgot, or do they have? I forget if they have start dates or date modified.
You redid it, then there's a new start date.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's just a date modified date, not a start date. Yeah, last modified date.
Maybe. Yeah, because I think the start date would be considered January 1st, 2004.
True. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm drinking coffee and I'm still fucking yawning.
But the point was that I'm actually nearing 10 years in that save. So I probably have been doing that for probably at least a decent amount of time. I wouldn't even be able to tell you how long I've been doing it, because I don't even know.
So I started a new 91. Just for shits and gigs.
Yeah, 91's a great save, I think.
Yeah, I had Warrior. I just got to the Rumble so far. I had Warrior retain over Slaughter, and I had Hogan win the Rumble. So WrestleMania 7 would be a rematch from WrestleMania 6.
So you're gonna do the actual planned match that was changed after Warrior backed out because he's a prick. Sorry.
Yeah. The Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior.
I actually have a WWF one too, and I followed exact up to WrestleMania, and then after WrestleMania, I stopped following because I was basically building to people leaving as opposed to building.
Yeah, exactly. And then like Rick Martel left and Rick Rude left and and I'm only in the first month still.
Oh yeah,
I lost like $150,000.
Oh yeah, WCW kills me with that. They stole everybody. I mean, the funny thing is that they stole Rick Martel, and within like 3 weeks, he was U.S. champion.
Yeah, I signed everybody I could get my hands on just to screw WCW. It's funny because I have the Hart Foundation and the Rockers are like super over.
Yeah.
And then like on my 100 card, I'm getting like Eddie Guerrero's the main eventer in '91 in the WWF. And then I have like a Thrill Seeker, and I have a High Energy, Owen and Coco, and Shane Douglas is a young dude, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been following the only part that I've been following is the Undertaker having shit feuds part, because I brought in people. I was bringing in like the Angel of Death to feud with him, and Big Dick Dudley.
That's cool.
Because I couldn't figure out anybody else to have a feud with. And for those who are actually watching and wondering why we're talking about, 1991 instead of talking about, what we're actually doing in this save, it's because it's Sunday Night Heat, and who cares about Sunday Night Heat?
Yeah, basically.
And then, that person would say,
Although, do you remember when Chris Jericho on Sunday, when Sunday Night Heat's been on MTV and they would have bands perform?
Mm-hmm.
They had one time Fozzy performed, and Chris Jericho met Moongoose McQueen.
I mean, I probably saw it but didn't realize it at the time, but no, I don't remember that offhand.
Holy shit, Nikki Cross and Killian Dane got married in real life.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. They said she's like little and pretty, and he's like big and hairy.
Yeah, like that guy from Heavy Machinery. Who is he just gonna make? I wonder if Killian Dane just made noises at the wedding.
Wait, what were you saying before I said that? Before I interrupted with that Nikki Cross marriage? About 91, I don't remember.
Oh, because it's Sunday Night Heat, and who cares about Sunday Night Heat?
Oh yeah. So Jericho's walking through backstage, and it shows Mungus McQueen walking backstage. I think that's his name. And then he turns a corner, and they like almost bump into each other. And then Chris Jericho goes, "Whoa, my favorite singer!" And then Mungus McQueen goes, "Whoa, my favorite wrestler!" And then they just both kept walking. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. You know what? We'll hold.
Announcers are feed for shot arcade.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's what I think we were gonna do. We were gonna blow off Joe and Val on Raw, weren't we?
Sure.
I think that's what we were gonna do. I don't remember.
Spike Duggan and Tony Banks. Tatanka versus Rodney Mack.
Let's fuck. Stupid thing from the microphone. Or cable from the microphone. I'm getting caught up on the cable from the microphone. Theodore Long, not Roddy Piper. He's not managing Roddy Piper. Tatanka.
But Roddy Piper's good.
Yeah, but Roddy Piper's also retired, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what do we have? Is Piper... oh yeah, that's right. We brought him in for Piper's Pit. For WrestleMania.
Yeah. Nothing else, but yeah.
Well, as long as we're paying him, TNA can't have him.
That's true. I love how we have 3 feuds with the Raw as R being the only uppercase, and then 3 feuds where Raw is completely uppercased.
Nice. I guess I'll take the blame for that.
Why? I'm the one who writes it.
Yeah, I know. Gail Kim.
Who do you think she should fight, Ivory or Jacqueline?
Ivory.
That works.
Lisa Moretti.
It could be one of those new generation versus old generation feuds. Partially because we needed more time on Heat, and partially just because, you know, kind of like the idea of doing this instead. Wait, no, this. No. Wrong one. Sorry. That's it. Ivory, Alice in Danger. And then we're going to put Alice in Danger in this feud too. And officially move Alice in Danger to Raw. Not that there was ever a question which brand she was going to. I think we just called her up and didn't realize what was going on, but she's on Raw, and she's going to be a part of this feud. And from there, we're just going to add time to the other matches, because I just want to be done with Heat and move on to Raw.
Yeah.
So let's go see how it went. I'm not holding out high hopes for the Alice in Danger Ivory stuff, but we'll get there. Yeah, I mean, it's it's a B show feud. Hopefully it'll be what we use to replace Val Venus and Samoa Joe once Val Venus and Samoa Joe is over, which I think is going to be ending. Could be tonight. So that helps that feud, which we need to push heavily on Raw, or a little harder.
Yeah, 77 is good.
Yeah, but it's at a 27.
No, but that last one had a 77.
I know, because I purposefully put it on the show because it has such a bad overall feed. Not so good. Not so good. Thank you, Carino.
I know, right?
Carino explains why he attacked Orlando Jordan. Which, yes, he actually did attack Orlando Jordan. I'm not making shit up. That was actually the start of their feud. Because if you don't remember, Orlando Jordan is the protege of Steve Austin. Yes, for those who are listening.
Does Carino hate Steve Austin?
No, we haven't made it official or anything made it obvious that they're together, but or it's not like a clear cut thing. It's just that he attacked him.
Yeah.
It's not on camera that they're together.
Right.
I just wanted to check this to see if they've actually fought. Oh, they have. Twice. Okay. So this does have to be the blow-off. Partially because it's also been going for 2 months at this point. So we got good leverage out of that heat feud. Only problem is, I think Joe may have to...
Oh, wow, he's an upper mid-carder? That's crazy.
Yeah. Unless you don't care if we beat Val Venus. Because to be honest...
I don't care who wins, but give Val a pre-match promo.
To be honest, in my opinion, I don't see how a 49 in popularity could be upper mid-card. But no, 4 minutes. Let's. Where did we book Raw? How did we book Raw last week? Really, was it a oh Jesus! I can't imagine how bad it was. I can't imagine how bad it was if it was at a if just pushing it last week got it to a 27. Oh man.
Wait, what happened?
It was only at a 27 after pushing it last week. So yeah, it was really bad.
Oh, now it's 30?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not really good. It's not really this feud has really lost its way.
It has.
The sad part is we were going to build it up to Bad Blood anyway. But
yeah, let's just blow it off at the pay-per-view. Let's just try to build it up till then. You want to do a tag team match?
Okay, that works.
Sean at one side and Ken on the other side.
Okay, and we'll do my old.
Some pretty good heat.
And we'll do my old trademark of the opening segment, and then whoever the partners are get to in the.
Oh, they get to choose it later. Yeah.
Yeah, so it adds more to the. So it adds more to the feud, more heat to the feud. But obviously, Triple H will be Kane's partner, so we have that narrative throughout the show. Let's go. Bischoff announces the main event and lets Sean know he needs a partner. we could have him go to like what's his name, Kevin first, and then have Kevin be like, "Oh no, I'm teaming with. I mean, I'm fighting Randy or Batista tonight, or something like that."
Yeah.
To make it where we have to get another segment out of him. I mean, most of the time I suck at milking things till they're, milking the most out of a feud.
Yeah, I do too, for the most part.
But in sometimes I'm really good at it.
That's good.
Well, not really milking a feud, it's more like milking segments on a show.
Yeah.
Well, neither one of these guys have done anything. I mean, you want to do that, stupid, for this, he cheated to win.
I guess so, yeah. Whatever, that works.
No, what I mean is, pay-per-view, we can use this for a pay-per-view match for both these guys.
Yeah, to build it up.
Yeah, like, he cheated to win this one, and then they build to the pay-per-view. So we get so we get a upper mid-card match at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, good, because I wasn't going to delete it anyway.
Fine.
I'm only kidding. Okay, so we were going to do some sort of like a fatal four-way with the Intercontinental title. With Regal, Rob, Christian, and Booker. Oh, because...
Has Booker held it, or did he go straight to Christian from Randy?
It went straight to Christian from Randy.
Okay. Because I kind of want Booker to hold it, but then I kind of want to just give it to Rob. I like RVD.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and then that way the Christian and Booker narrative can continue, because the title's out of the picture now, so it goes back to ending how it started with them with the title out of the picture.
Yeah, they can go up a little bit better. They
Four-way.
go up the scale a little bit more. I don't know, up the card, whatever.
Three.
I don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
How high are you?
I'm tired.
Oh.
I'm both. I'm tired and I'm high.
I was, but I got out of it. I came out of it.
What, tired or high?
Both. I took a nap before.
Oh, nice. Wait, you say both?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I took a nap. When I was talking to my friend, he was like, "Oh, you gotta smoke. You gotta smoke." And I'm like, "Okay." Because it's been a while since I was sick, so I didn't. Since I was sick, and you don't want to smoke when you're sick.
Yeah. I try not to get sick.
Most people try not to get sick. Yeah, most people try not to get sick. I don't know about you.
Everybody in my office is fucking sick. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it. And my girlfriend too. Same thing. Everybody at her office is sick too. But we're fighting it.
Well, I mean, it's like I tell my dad. One coworker was like, "Oh, I got the flu," and I'm like, I wanted to say to him, "Bro, if you got the flu, you ain't gonna be here." I mean, I don't know about you, motherfucker, but I'm not coming into work if I got the flu.
No.
Even though my, the old saying at my house is, you get it out of that house and get it to somebody else's.
I never even thought of it like that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, fuck it. Out and about, better than with us. I mean, fuck. Quicker is out of the house, the better. And then we give Mr. Steiner a match against Let's go, Mr. Swinger.
Yeah, that works.
I think there is an angle here. No, not that one. Oh, there it is. Should Mark Henry accept it, or have Rodney Mack? Wait, should Mark Henry accept it and then we build to the pay-per-view, or should Rodney Mack accept it and we build to a match next week with Steiner and Rodney Mack?
We'll do Steiner and Rodney Mack next week because that helps build to the pay-per-view.
That works. Oh, it's going to be unscripted too, because Teddy Long wants to be unscripted.
Nice. That's crazy. Who the fuck is Teddy Long?
Apparently really good on apparently really good at talking.
Apparently player.
Shawn
Fancy match.
Michaels.
Holla holla. Undertaker.
No. You want Kevin against Batista or Randy tonight?
Kevin against Batista. Randy.
Because I think at the pay-per-view with them, it's Evolution against Nash, Sting, Foley, and...
Oh, yeah, the Ink-Man tag.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
HBK asks Kevin to be his partner tonight, but Kevin is fighting Orton. I think I have it pre-booked. Oh, yeah, it's Kevin... Oh. It's supposed to be Kevin, Sting, Rob, Foley against Evolution.
Oh, so we should take Rob out of the IC picture. I forgot about that.
Unless you want to find somebody to replace Rob in the match.
We could do that. Who do we got?
Well, let's go to Raw Main Eventers and see. I mean, technically what we could do is have Evolution take out one of the guys in the match and replace him with the Dudley Boys.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I don't know how that just popped into my head. I just saw Bubba Ray and I'm like, okay, they're not doing anything at the pay-per-view, so why not just jump him into this match? No, and the perfect time to do it would be
this match.
Yeah, Kevin and Randy. Cheap DQ. Dave. Now, do you want Dave to take the heat for taking out Nash?
I don't know. Sure. But, I mean, that'd be good to get the heat.
Well, basically what I'm asking is, would you want Dave to would you want to set up where when Kevin comes back from getting written off that he feuds with Dave? Or would you rather Randy be the one who feuds with him?
I think Batista and Nash should have a feud first before Randy. Because Randy's still coming up.
Okay, so Dave will put him through a table. So then we slide backstage with Evolution, talking to Kane. And getting this match over again. And we don't have to use that because in Flair, H and Flair try and engage Kane before the main event. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Probably one more match, and then we set up the main event. Hey, James Storm's a mid-carder. How did that happen? I don't know. maybe the feud with the Dudleys actually helped him more than we thought. Who knows?
That'd be good. I mean, I like them to get over because they're good.
Oh no, they feuded with the Dudleys already. And I think they also fought, oh jeez. So we got 2 people on our roster we haven't used since April.
Oh
wow. Yeah. We got, Rikishi. We got Rikishi, who hasn't been seen since April, and Road Warrior Animal, who hasn't been seen since April.
Well, put them against each other. Were they both baby faces?
Yeah.
Oh. Team them up.
That's a weird tag team. So I was thinking William Regal against one of them.
Sure.
Wow, Rosie's been seen. Rosie's consistently on television, but fucking, what's his name isn't. Oh wait a second. Why does something pop into my head like we? Oh yeah, we did a number 1 contender match last week for the Dudleys. Do you want to just have them fight this week, and then this way we could have the Dudleys join into the 8-man tag?
We could do it next week. Do we need to do it this week? Yeah, let's just do it this week. We'll forget otherwise.
Well, actually, would you want? How would we reverse it for the tag team match? Because then we would have 2 tag team matches back to back. Oh, unless we have the tag team match open the show and a tag team match close the show, and I pull up Hardcore and Maven.
Yeah, have the Dudleys close the show just because.
No, we got the Kane and Michael. We got Kane and Michael's their tag team match closing the show.
Yeah, so the Dudleys open the show then. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Because Rosie and Hurricane ain't shit.
Because you don't want 2 back-to-back tag team matches.
Right.
Even though I don't think that really affects anything, it's still the aesthetic appeal for us.
No, I can definitely see Hurricane and Rosie opening the show.
And this is also the first time in a month. Actually, what month are we in? Okay, yeah, first time this month that they're actually defending the titles. Which is fitting because, we haven't really had any
tag teams worthy.
Paper. Oh yeah, because their feud with what's their names was last month.
Evolution.
Their feud with America's Most Wanted was last month. So Mick Foley or Sting should be Shawn Michaels' partner. Which one do you think?
Sting.
Yeah, because we don't have to really build everything up. We could just let it be a surprise. Because building everything up for Sting is it would distort some, it would distort some surprises and make, if you try and make everything seem like a big deal, then nothing will be a big deal.
Yeah, that's true.
So now the question is, what's the finish? Because Sting would win. I'm assuming Sting's team will. I'm assuming that at least we will blow. Well, wait. I'm assuming we are going to blow off Kane and Michaels at the pay-per-view. I'm also assuming that the babyfaces will win at the pay-per-view. So how about the heels win tonight?
In what fashion?
Of course.
Shawn Michaels?
Of course, dirty, but.
Okay.
With some form of. Well, yeah, let's do that, because then we, still have the door open for, let's say, a Kane and Sting thing program where while Sting is feuding with the Undertaker or something like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, we actually got to cut some time. So I got to cut this one down a little bit. I had to go back in anyway because they probably want me to do storytelling. Yeah. And I think I may have to cut this match down a little bit because I don't know if Kevin can go that long.
Yeah, probably not.
So let's cut this one down a few minutes, and then we could do a pull apart to end the show. To get one more little, to get one more little push out of the feud. Kevin won't be there. Mick Foley. Of course. Oh, you got 6 minutes. You let runtime over on the pre-show, but you don't let. Post-show, but you don't let runtime over. That's what actually. That's actually something I never thought of. Like instead of, like you want something crazy to go off the air, and then you have it run over as the post-show segment, and then you recap it the next week on the pre-show. on the actual show.
Oh, interesting.
So. You think it's a good show? You ready to run through it?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a good show.
Okay.
I think it was a solid main event.
I do too. Yeah, but I never thought about that. Like, you run out of time on your actual show, and then you want to do another segment, and instead of dropping time, you just have a post-show segment, and then you recap it on the show next week.
I guess so.
Like, this is what happened when cameras went off the air. Huh. 78.
Oh, wow.
Better than you thought?
A lot better than I thought.
A lot better than I thought, too. Especially with the fact that Rosie got a 44.
Rosie was the weak link.
62.
Hello, ladies.
Not bad from our friend Val Venus.
So this is the home... Where the hell are they?
Puerto Rico.
Oh my gosh.
Joe wins with the Kakita clutch.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I think Joe...
we can't make his angle where he kills Val Venus in the ring.
I think we may need to have Joe have another B-show feud before we move him up to the main show permanently.
I agree, yeah. He's still kind of shitty.
Even if we... introduce
it's not very easy to get Samoa Joe over for some reason, even though it should be.
Yeah, it was easy to get Shinsuke Nakamura over.
Beater.
Not too bad. So I guess we vote to keep Rob down in the minors, huh?
Yeah, not the minors, but just the upper mid Carter section right now.
Oh, well, that's what I meant, like where he is.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we figure out where we want to go with this next week.
He has a better chance of winning the IC title than the world title anyway right now.
That's true. That's true. Scotty Steiner. The only thing that would have... The only overkill that we would have...
Steiner got a 79.
The only overkill we would have had with this is if Teddy Long was on commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, so 3 segments for the feud. Yeah, you gotta push the feud, bro. You gotta push the feud.
Playa, holla, holla. Hey, Kev? No, cool. Alright, thanks.
Okay, that helps. Now that feud pushed. That feud got a push.
Wow, 77.
80. Thank you, Dave. Or thank you, Kevin. Or thank you, both of them. Maybe Dave will be ready for a big Kevin Nash rub when Kevin comes back.
In 2-3 weeks. 3 weeks, yeah.
Well, yeah, either way, we're talking about, Vengeance, I want to say? I want to say it would be Vengeance for their match, because Vengeance would be July.
Oh, wow.
Because I know Great American Bash comes right after Bad Blood, and that's SmackDown. So we got a month and a half to build for SmackDown, and we also got a month and a half to build...
we can bring him back at Vengeance, and then have Kevin Nash versus Dave at SummerSlam.
We could do that. We could do that too. Consistent. Nothing but consistent.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter. Say no more, Kane. I'll be your partner.
Sad part is, Bob Holly didn't do much better than Maven.
Yeah, that's true.
No. I vote we have Maven win both matches.
Let's have Maven win the world title.
Let's have Maven win the IC title, and I'd be happy with that.
Let's have Maven win Tough Enough.
He already did.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Hey,
top
top
season
segment.
2 Tough Enough final?
Yeah.
He's like, wait, was Jake was gonna win? Remember the first year they picked a male and a female. And here they female, and they were waiting for them to pick a male, and then it was gonna be this guy named Jake, and then they literally go, the winner is Jackie. And we're like, what the fuck? Not bad, 82. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's whatever.
Kane sustained a bruised shin, which is one of those, one of those.
I'm sure he'll look to that.
Yeah, one of those that they work through. And now,
Sting got a 92, Triple H got a 92, Shawn got a 92. Kane was a weak link.
now just imagine how good after 6 months of build a Triple H versus Sting match is going to do at SummerSlam.
Yup.
And maybe how good this will do, Kane and Shawn Michaels will do when if we actually have, build to it. And a 79.
It's a big brawl and shit.
So, I'd say after, 5 or 6 segments of rebuilding that storyline, it should be at least at a 60 at the end of the show.
Was that 30, right?
Yeah. You think it going up 30 is
If it's hit 60, we'll continue it. Past Vengeance. Or Past Bad Blood or whatever it is.
Yeah, Bad Blood's first, Vengeance is second. And by the way, after the lackluster showing at Judgment Day, I am very happy with the 82 we just got. For Raw. I'm very happy with the 82.
What, did Judgment Day suck?
It wasn't good.
Wasn't it Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, so he hates Kevin Nash?
Uh-huh.
Since when?
Since WCW.
Oh wow. MLW Underground, wow.
Yeah, the original MLW before
so
Court
who defeated Jerry Lynn and Loki.
before Court Bauer came to WWE.
Yep.
Norman Smiley getting a 70.
Failed as a promoter.
Norman Smiley getting a 70.
And now he's succeeding as a promoter.
Yeah, because of the time.
Yeah. Oh, we should get Hoovy Juice.
The only problem is, I know he's a negative influence, and he might be a drug addict.
Yeah, that's true.
And he also doesn't like Eric Bischoff. We have somebody.
We like Eric Bischoff.
We have somebody already that doesn't like Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, which is every single person in the locker room.
I don't remember who, but I know it's somebody.
T, Steve Austin, Bret Hart.
I don't remember who, but I know it's someone.
I don't think anybody likes. Why is Vince upset?
Because he wasn't appearing on the show. And just to refresh your
I want
memory.
to be on Raw. Damn it.
And just to refresh your memory. 73. For Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't that good.
Alright, well, you're really breaking up now, and the screen's kind of breaking up, so I guess it's time to call this a day.
Why did I go through in that outro before we went through? I forget.
Wait, what?
I don't remember why I didn't do the outro like we usually do, but
just do it now then. Oh wait! Before you do anything, go look at the Kane and Shawn feud.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't. See
yeah, you dumb.
51.
You have to tell me though. 51.
Yeah, 51.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's pretty good actually from 30.
Yeah, it went up like 22.
We'll see how high we can get in the next 2 weeks also.
Yeah. With that being said, stick around and let's see what feud we're gonna fuck up next, because we are the most forgetful people in the world.
Especially when we've been doing this for 3 years, we get 5 months in.
There you go, but we're almost to the end of the month of May, and we're on path to Bad Blood, and we're on path to the bigger picture finally coming together after 3 years, that being SummerSlam. Because there's nothing like
That's right, it'll take us 4 years to finish the year.
Because there's nothing like a 3-year build to one show. But either way, let us know.
We had WrestleMania and the Rumble.
Let us know down in the comment section below what you think of the fact that we got 2 weeks in a row of consistent videos. Whether it's going to be 2 weeks, whether it's going to be 3 weeks, you're going to have to stay tuned till next week to find out what we're going to do next week as far as this is concerned. With that being said, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the series so far. And the fact that we've actually been going for as long as we've been going. Also, if you're a fan of TEW, let us know down in the comment section, even though I know you won't because there's very few people that actually comment on videos today. Let me know what you think of the game or whatever you want to just comment on, because feedback is always welcomed and appreciated. With that being said, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ding dong that notification bell to always know what happens on Wrestling Express.
Peace out.